Good morning. It's day 3 on the PCT. I started my day at a campsite above the waterfall and hiking on. It's kind of tricky today because there's a whole long area where you can't camp today. So in 11 miles, there's one single camp spot. And then there's a couple miles after that, there's the Burnt Rancheria established campground by the Forest Service. I don't think that's open yet, but I'm wondering if there's somewhere around there I can camp. And then after that, there's nowhere to camp until the established Laguna campground, but that's in 19 miles, and I just do not think I have that in me yet. So we'll see what today brings. It looks like these first 11 miles are all uphill also. So far there's been a lot of switchbacks. The trail has been pretty chill. I'd say it's pretty mild, but still 11 miles of uphill in the hot sun. That could be intense. So anyway, we'll see where I end up today. Met some really nice people at camp last night, or a couple of them I'd met before, I guess, but met a couple of really nice folks down at the waterfall, Denise and Wayne, and I camped next to Denise and a couple other people I had already met, Corby and Stina. Had a really pleasant night. It was warm. I didn't even have to sleep in my puffy, so that always makes for a nice night. Probably got the best night of sleep that I've had so far, so good start to the day. By the way, I thought I was making really good time this morning, but I was out at 7:30 again, so I guess not. There's the falls. What is that bird up there? You see it? These are pretty and they smell nice. The hummingbirds agree because one just flew right over my head. Look at that raven taking a watch up there. Popping out at a little trailhead right here. Lovely lookout. There's a campground down here, 0.7 Sibbets Flat Campground. Apparently there's a spigot there. If you need water, it's a good place to go. I don't though, luckily. So instead, I continue up the PCT. There's a snake down there. You see it there? Oh, it's got something in its jaws. It's got a hold of a lizard. Dang. Gone about 5.7 miles so far this morning. It is hot out, but again, I'm so grateful for this sun umbrella. It makes such a huge difference. Okay, so you guys know I'm trying to be healthier on this trail than I was on the AT since I gave myself anemia and was so tired by the end of that trail. So trying a healthier food option today. This is a superfood smoothie, sweet potato goji, plus prebiotic fiber, plant protein, flax, and goji. I got this at Natural Foods. I think it's pretty much going to be baby food, but it's got some good stuff in it, like sweet potatoes, banana, water, apple, let's see, brown rice, protein, flax seeds. So we'll see how it is. Here's a closer look at that. Okay, the verdict. It's interesting. It kind of tastes a little bit like pie filling. Like I really taste the sweet potato and the sweetness from the apple, and then I really taste cinnamon too. So yeah, it kind of tastes like sweet potato pie filling, but like a little bit fruitier, a little sweeter, you know? It's not bad. I'm glad I can put a cap on it so I don't have to eat it all at once, but I really like sweet potatoes, so yeah, not bad. By the way, it's about 10 a.m. So like I said, I've done about 5.7 miles. I'll know I'm trail fit when I start doing 10 by 10. So I'll keep you guys updated on when that first happens. Update, I ate the whole thing. It got better as I went along. I really liked it, actually. I'm also having some of these candies. They're basically Starburst, but more expensive. Oh no, my foot has fallen asleep. Don't you hate that? This plant has a very strong, spicy smell to it. We got trees, so there's definitely water near. He's mad.
Yep.
Okay, I've learned that this plant with the red berries and red bark is manzana. Seems like a lot of animals like to eat it because I'm seeing it in their droppings. Looks like there was some water here at one time. Not now though. Another snake. It's a very snaky day today. Not a rattler, luckily. Wow, there's pine trees out there. Cool. Didn't expect that in the desert. Look at these crazy tall plants. What are those? The desert is so interesting. Good afternoon. Had an exciting morning, I guess. First rattlesnake sighting of the trip. There was a big old rattler sitting in the middle of the trail. I came up on it, well, near it, and Corby, who camped next to me last night, was standing there in the trail. He stopped me so I didn't walk into it. And then he said he had been waiting for a while. It hadn't moved, so he helped it along with the use of his trekking poles, which I was glad he did that because I would not have been comfortable doing it myself. So yeah, day 3, that's all it took to see a rattlesnake. I saw 2 other snakes today too. Not rattlers though. Just had a nice lunchtime break down at a water source. Sat partially in the shade, so that was nice. Filled up my water, got some extra because I don't think there's going to be any at camp tonight, so my bag is kind of heavy right now, but that's okay. The trail is really mellow, so not a huge deal. But a bunch of other hikers came and stopped by the water source too. I was probably there for like an hour, so I saw several people and chatted with them. So that was nice. It was a nice break. But after about an hour, I was like, I think I better get going. If I take too long of a break, I lose my momentum. So back on trail. From that spot to where I'm camping, I think it's about 4 miles. And I left there about 1:30, so should get there by mid-afternoon. Getting a little tired, getting a little sore. Got to get those trail legs, but I don't know. I think I'm doing pretty good so far. Definitely doing longer miles at the start of this than I was on the AT. which I attribute to both like different lifestyle over the last few years, you know, living in Colorado, doing tons of backpacking trips, but also this trail so far is just a lot easier than the AT terrain wise. A lot easier. So that's really nice. I appreciate that very much. Yay, a pine forest. I'm so happy to see all these trees. Look how big these pine cones are. Wow. I wasn't really planning another break, but I just could not resist the beautiful shade of this pine forest, this delightful pine forest that I was not expecting at all. Got another trailhead of sorts out on a dirt road. Joining up with the Desert View Trail for a little bit, I guess. Taking a spur trail though to Mount Laguna. There's the water. Boo, nothing. So this is the closed Burnt Rancheria campground. I think I will go to the tavern and get something to eat. So walking through the campground to get to the road to go. Got a pair of woodpeckers in this tree. It's closed. That's heartbreaking. Gonna stop at the store though for a cold drink and a few resupply items. Okay, success. I got some chips, some Hostess cupcakes, some vitamin water, and a few resupply items. I couldn't show you because I was too busy eating them. And look at this, I found one that works.